Alright, hello and welcome. We are back alive with actual voice recording instead of voiceovers this time. Uh, I've done a little bit of work on our farming industry area. Ideally, I want to move all these pigs and sheep and things out from over behind. I'd like to have more wheat fields behind these houses. But I think that's going to have to wait until we open up this next square, which I'm not sure if we're going to get to today. But I've put in a few more fruit fields, other fields, walkways. I have the surface painter mod, so I just filled in this with gravel and a little bit of wheat looking stuff here. And I put in some silos because some silos, and then these are just generic farming industry buildings, this one and these little guys. Um, but I put in a bunch of silos because while I've been letting the game run to stabilize and get a bunch of money, we have an issue. Not enough buyers for products. And before I did not put in a bakery because, well, I didn't have the money to put in a bakery, but we've got a good chunk of money. It just keeps going up and up and up now. I've also got a bunch of residential demand. So I think really quickly, we're just going to put in a bakery over here. I think, as I was saying before, I don't want to try to fill in this area over here with industrial stuff because of the hill. So maybe I'll just continue with some farm buildings. I can put in one like square building and flatten the terrain around it, and then we'll come out here maybe and do some factories in the flatter areas and have their own little highway on and off over there. So I want to get these flour mills moved over by the bakery, and maybe also and then the animals I want to move out. Like I would eventually extend this road out and do the animals and things out there. So let's go ahead and grab I love this picker mod to pick the road you want right off the bat. I'll grab that and just come out. I'm trying to go toward the end of this fertile land area. This curve tool. If you don't know the difference between the freeform road and the curved road, if you click out and you click a road guideline or wherever, it'll curve from that point. So it's really good for how I just matched up these two ends. The freeform tool will, when you're clicking, you're just setting the angle. And it will always curve in a very symmetric, nice, pretty curve, whereas with the curved road tool, it will always curve where you click it at. So see how my curve is not symmetric and perfectly arched. It'll always try to curve over here where I've clicked. So it's really good for matching up the ends of two roads like that. Alright, let's get our bakery in here. First of all, I want to move my flowers over. No flower power! Excuse me for making horrible jokes. And then we want to do the bakery that uses animal products, crops, and flour, which we should all have. I'm going to put it, do I want it up against the road? going to put it down here at the end, as if like this whole road was built just for that, and then the dirt road comes in to meet it, and it was just a back way into the farms. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that little bit of lore. And then I just can't stand how it handles. Bigger, please. The edges of buildings, like squaring off to the. I mean, it is semi. It's not actually that unrealistic, but I still don't like it. I'm gonna put in a few more crop fields going this way. Just I hope the power will reach. I think 11,200 units. How much do these make? Oh, 11,200. Okay. I'm gonna do some small ones in between. Move the speed up a little. So hopefully this will like take in from here, and yeah, see they're disappearing now because we have a buyer for our products, and I am just gonna go ahead and whack this up to 150% because that is a great money maker. We like factories. They make so much money. It's a little terrifying watching your money go down to the negatives for a minute, but it always bounces back up. And as I say that, it'll just keep going down, but usually it stabilizes out enough to where it will bounce back up. So while that's working, we're going to keep an eye on our money, but we're going to fly over here and try to expand on our residential a little bit. We're just going to do standard residential streets. Nothing fun or fancy. We are just going to... Yeah, our money's going up just fine. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Just going to come out here, and I don't know, maybe I'll work on that today, how the bridge, the main bridge road is going to come down and curve out this way and go across over to the downtown eventually, but I don't want to use this intersection. I want this to remain like a local intersection, so I think I want to bring this road and at this point kind of curve it off and meet around here. Downgrade this into a smaller road maybe. I still want it to hold trams. Oh, by the way, that's how I got my money to finally stabilize and go up, was to downgrade this to a normal road like I should have had it all along, because it was just wasting so much money. The upkeep on that tram road, so this will eventually turn back into a tram road, but I want to get this intersection in. But right now, we want to put in some more houses, please. And I know we are very close to these guys over here. We're just going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to stop one out from the end so that when I add on another road, it won't delete whatever house is built there. Because usually when you start building... Alright. On the end of a road, it will eminent domain itself into, oops, I shouldn't be going every single road, into taking out that end house. So we'll try and avoid that if we can, but if not, oh well, who cares? Alright. I always have this problem with my farming industry building, and maybe sometimes like, I don't know, maybe it's all my industry main buildings, is that they collect trash, and trash trucks never seem to really get a hold on it. Every once in a while it'll get picked up, but a lot of times it'll just turn red and be horrendous. Alright, let's see. We got some money. Actually, I can add in a few silos over here. This is a good enough spot for them. You always want to put your silos not on one of your main roads. Not enough money. watch now, everybody is going to come to this silo. Actually, I want to set it to be, we'll set it on fill. I never like to leave them on balance. For some reason, it doesn't really work. But watch, all of these trucks from these fields are like, yes, there's a new place to put our crops at. And they're so excited. But I have this one set to fill, and then I have all these little ones, all these little guys set to empty. And one of these is set to empty. Both of these might be set to empty. I'm not sure. The industry stuff is really unbalanced, and I used to have the mod that balanced it, and I wasn't having any issues, and I probably need to put it back because this traffic is so silly. Like, farms do not make this much traffic. But I digress. I digress. Our little area here. We have enough money for these fields yet? Yeah. So I put in this road back here specifically so I could put these fields because I like that they don't have barns in them. Oops. Not enough money for that. They just come up here with the pipe. Down here for my plants. Like, I don't love how this looks. I wish you could choose to just not have a barn in there, because it's like you don't have a barn in every single field for cotton. But whatever. I'm saving room there for one more big one with a barn. As I say, I hate them. And we will... I'm just going to let this sim for a while to get the money back up enough so that we can maybe go over and, you know what, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here and detail up this little area. I'm not going to talk. It's just going to be silent because I don't like to edit in music, but you can play your own music. How about that? Okay. Looking good, looking good. Man, the tree brush just makes life so simple. I really wish that was a base game thing, because hand placing trees is annoying. Let's... Neighborhood's filled in over here, filled up a residential demand. Let's take a look at this intersection. I thought I was going to wait a little longer to do that, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to go for it. So we want to keep the dirt road because that's our pointer, kind of. It's pointing directly at where I want the bridge to go, and that'll be good. So the bridge will want it to be a 6-lane road, so I'm just going to use the most basic, generic, ugly base 6-lane road, and I have turned off my snapping. Let's get that back on, please. Is that a good spot? come out from? Debating if I just want to come straight from here, or if I want to curve it and connect farther, like up here maybe, where that neighborhood kind of ends. Curve and then come in, curve and then come out at an angle. I think I'm going to just stick with this angle. I might just stick with this angle right here. And then we can take another smaller road and we'll do, can we do a connection like this? That would be fantastic. I guess we'll go with something like this. And let's think about how we want the traffic to work. It's better to do this when it's not busy. So we can switch it so we have a right-hand only turn there, and then on this end I don't want to turn right at all. No turning right. Which means this could technically be 4 lanes right here, but I'm not gonna do that. Actually, you know what? I might. Because it's a T intersection and you don't need 6 lanes going into a T intersection. 4 lanes is just fine. Upgrade, please. Upgrade. I don't know what road that is. It is the 4-lane road with parking. We don't like parking. That's okay. We'll upgrade it at some other point to be like tree lined or something. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. So the main flow of traffic would be coming down this road, coming all the way down from the freeway here, and then turning off and going up there. I want to keep this free for local traffic so that, you know, our little small town over here doesn't get too overwhelmed. I am going to keep the trams going in here, though. Trams will not be crossing over to the city. I'm thinking maybe a metro or something will come in and do something metro-like. Let's go ahead and get this turned into a 6-lane all the way up and see what we want to do with the ends of. I think I might also just go ahead and delete the windmills here because they are super loud, and of course these people are not going to like that. And we'll get those out of here and finish off this neighborhood. Okay, I think that's a good way to round off that neighborhood, yeah? I don't think I want houses on this side. Maybe I'll put some, these are apartments right here. Do I want to put apartments there? I have like no residential demand. I'm just gonna leave it for a while. We'll see what we want there. I do want to put, however, a nice park over here for these folks to enjoy. Let's use this big park. Does that fit? Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, it does. I'm gonna put it out facing the main road. And should I leave full room for zoning there? I love this park. That's a nice park. Yeah, that's great. And it's also great because you can connect pathways to it. Hello. Hello. We always love a good pathway connection. And I like to just come out 90 degrees. You can also connect to these ones and come out this way too, but it's silly because like you can connect to it and you can draw it when you're out here, but within the park boundaries you can't do that. And then we will take the tree that comes with it and add some of those around here. Actually, probably don't want any trees in the middle of that little triangle over there. And we'll take and fill in with just, whoa, less strength on that, please. Couple of those, couple of these. Just gonna take out some of those. They're huge. Alright. Looking good, looking good. I love this park. It's great for filling in a weird area like this where you don't really want buildings. It's just because this is going to be like a busy, busy road. I feel like it's going to be a busy road. Do I want this to be asymmetric? Wouldn't really work, would it? Actually, I do want to keep people from turning left there. You only want people turning right on that end of the road. And then over here, you don't want to turn right at all. So maybe I can make it an asymmetric road, which I'm just going to have to redo those arrows that I just did. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yep. 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 Bring it on back. Turning right only, please. And left and straight only. You can still turn left up here, but I mean, do you really want to? Should I have 2 right turns there? Like they can do both? And I'm just gonna, again, go with the in-game way of turning off the traffic lights for now until, you know, you don't need to worry about the traffic until it becomes an issue. And, you know, we're still under, oh, we're not under 5,000 people. We are still zooming right along with traffic, so I think let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh yeah, 88%. Traffic flow. Flow, baby, flow. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. What do we want to do next? I mean, we want to establish our college over here. I'm not going to get into establishing the entire thing. We can take a look. Maybe have like the main entrance off of this road. Have kind of like a main connector through here. Do I want the trams to go all the way through the college? No, I don't think so. I think just up and back the main road over there is fine. Let's take a look at a college road layout. I don't know which one I want to go with yet. We've got, let's see here, liberal arts. What is this one? Trade school. I just built a trade school in my other town. I like the red roofs of these liberal arts ones. Liberal arts. What do we have? What are the big buildings with this? School of Education. Environmental studies. Ooh, ooh, economics. We like that. We like that a lot. And then we have, oh, this is the one I just did, the university with like the School of Law and, yeah, medicine. Okay, we're not going to do that one because I just did that one. This one, what is this one? Trade school. What are the big things with the trade school? Engineering, tourism, and police. Yeah, I think we'll go for liberal arts because I like red. So we're going to do that. Why don't we just go ahead and admin building. How do we want to face that? Where do we want to face that? I do like a good entrance. Let me put a couple roads out in here and we'll see what we're looking at. Do I like that better? I think I do, actually. A one-way road go around. We can decorate this up. And then I'm thinking like dormitories and stuff along here. I kind of liked it in the middle how I had it, but I also like that, you know, with universities, you can just use pathways and connect most of the buildings to that. So we're going to do something along those lines. And I'm not going to finish the whole build today. And then this would be a good spot for dormitories too. Or one of the big schools. Yeah, we'll save that for one of the big schools. Um, yeah, I think that's a good spot there to call it a day. I'm gonna really like how this little neighborhood is finishing out over here. That's good. Imagine the big suspended bridge going across here. We might do a little bit of like an entertainment leisure space. Let me just go ahead and mark that with my thing. We're gonna do leisure. I have, let's see, commercial, leisure, right over there. We're going to do a little bit of tourism, small town tourism. No, nothing big, but something that can jive with the bridge. You know, you don't want to live right next to a bridge, but a little bit of tourism would be a good thing. And then, yeah, maybe we'll do the campus the next, well, we really don't have enough people for a campus, but I can put in some bare bones connectivity, and then we'll expand this neighborhood out. And I'm going to get that farm, the rebalanced industries mod in, because this is ridiculous. That is just, you know, I never had that issue when I had that other mod. So sorry, vanilla players, I'm not going to show you how to deal with this because I don't have to. Maybe at some point I'll do a vanilla build and see if I can deal with it. Overall, it's not the biggest thing, and it's not the end of the world when you have not enough buyers for your products. You're just not making as much money as you could be with them, but like, I'm making enough money, so good enough. Good enough. Next time, see you then.